To do.
I think I need to relog in or something because you're like, are you playing with me?
No.
If you want to get into crypto, you need to check out.
This is so. This is. I'm not tripping, am I? You're hearing this too?
So it's on your end.
That's all I heard. It's like you're talking to my dog.
Oh my god.
Hey, in the chat, can anyone make a comment if you hear the audio normal? Because right now your hosts are not able to hear correctly. Hi, Corvette Hunter. Loud and clear for Ghostbusters. So, Andre, this is bizarre. We cannot hear one another. Or can you hear us,
I
Andre?
can hear you fine, so maybe restart yours.
Since I can't hear you, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah.
You should hear it from our end.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the earbud back. I can hear you through YouTube fine. So here's what I'm going to do.
What? Yeah, we're gonna be like so delayed though. It's not gonna be useful. All right. Hey dude, let me can I reload this really quick
Yeah,
because
go
I think
for it.
something is it's like I'm talking to Gort the robot, dude. It's so funny.
Hey, did we hear it?
It's like you can hear it. Okay, you're like way.
Oh man, this is going well. So what's up guys? It says there's 15 of you. They're saying, yeah, they're reloading. These things happen. So what's up everyone? There's my cat. She's awful. 17. Jeez. I got wrestling on in the background, so I don't really know what's going on. Give it a few minutes for everyone to get in here. How's everyone's New Year's going? Was it good, bad, mediocre? Trying to figure out how to use this computer right. I don't know what that button does. No, no, no. She's in heat and it's awful. Nice shot. No, not nice shot. This is terrible. I can't make it, so there's someone else. Let me go back to this before let's wait for them. Honest diecast, I kind of do. I'm terrible with listening or watching other podcasts. That's gonna be a thing. Oh, I think they're back.
Oh, I hear some.
Okay. Would you turn the living room down, please?
I also want that.
Testing.
Hang on a second. I'm trying to pair my shit up now.
Look at this. Oh my god, cats and heat are the worst, Chris.
I'm waiting for my earbuds to say connected. Oh, how are you doing, everybody? This is what's called live television. If you haven't been a part of it, you gotta get on YouTube now. It's okay. I think these things are trying to hit my. I think these things are trying to hit my iPad or something stupid like that. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, and I can hear you like barely. Turn
It's
this
weird to
all the
start
way up.
working when Annie went away.
This is so ridiculous. And you know the funny thing is, hang on. I'm a sound engineer. I should have this part of it. Oh, hey, honey, it's time to go online.
No.
Okay, let's see.
Bread's done. Made bread. Bread's out of the oven.
Just
All
a
right.
just a random loaf. I can hear you well enough now with the earbud. I'm good.
Without the loaf of bread?
Without the loaf of bread. How are you, sir? It's good to actually
I don't know.
speak to you. Things have been spotty last couple of days.
Oh, yeah, I've been all
how's
over
the
the place.
framing on this? You know what's weird is it's doing this weird mirroring thing where I should be on that side if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Marvel hats? Don't you have a better hat?
I do, right over there. Hopefully you'll hear this coming through on the earbud. Okay, great. So, not just for the folks who. Oh my God, dude, look at that.
Oh,
This is how big this thing is.
That's fantastic.
that's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
You can kind of see the colors. I forget where the camera goes.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I totally, and we've been watching the progression videos that you've been shooting too, so that's really great.
Chris, thank you for your comment about Annie's Corner. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, I'm random, quirky, and I love to bake bread. And I've won best bread in the fair before, so I'm kind of proud of baking bread
at the state fair. My wife has participated in the baking tent at the state fair.
Hey, guys, you ready for a surprise?
A surprise? Yeah, hit us.
Woo!
Oh man! Yeah!
Network
family. You know
I'm
what?
only like really high right now, so.
Well,
man.
we live in Oregon,
I didn't even see
so
my fucking camera set up.
man, I gotta get better audio going for us someday.
Can't believe Rob's here.
Hear you. Yeah. You like my name?
What's up, family?
Weed and lifting weights. That's just about it. And a lot of
Rob's definitely here.
Why am
I? Can I see the chat too? Lidl! Yes! Yes!
Lidl, yes!
You motherfuckers!
Why? I'm just trying to figure out what kind
of. Go down the cursing.
Oh.
So, first of all, before I forget, Ghostbusters / Chris. Yeah, we did use the artwork, and I would like to talk to you about paying you for the art that you've done, and we really appreciate it. That's probably one of the nicest things that's ever been done for me, honestly.
And craziest.
Ooh, I love this suggestion, Chris. Rob, you owe everyone a Hot Wheel every time you cuss. I like that one.
Yeah, we gotta try to keep this thing semi-family oriented for the raffle, which
always
is
family oriented. I'm ready. I'm engaged now.
Family.
Hey, I heard the word raffle. Can I make, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hustle in this conversation or anything, but there is a link to the raffle, and I absolutely want to challenge everybody to step up our donations. We're going to spend more to ship the prizes than we are actually going to donate to Pencils for Promise at this point. So I'm going to challenge everybody to kick it up. It's January 1st. We all have been paid. I'm going to donate. I'm looking to donate. I don't want to be entered in the raffle. I don't want to win it, but I do plan on putting some money in it. And I believe in the cause. So I just want to ask everybody, it's the first, it's 2022. Throw some money at Pencils of Promise, please. We do not have our goal anywhere near met. Nowhere. I mean, we're so below our goal, and I believe in our group. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I heard the word raffle, so I'm going to start this live with.
But we're not going to. We are not here. We are not here to be a PBS begathon either.
No, but I'm going to say that it would be nice to see some donations and
But it is
in
why
the
we're
chat.
here. It is why we're here.
Very nice, chat. Okay, if
you know,
you're not family, then what the freak?
So, what I'm gonna do also is while we're in the whole live stream, anyone that donates, I'm gonna be looking at the thing. If you donate, I'm gonna be sending you. Just email me your address, and I'll send you right away some stickers. And I got some Monkeyshine Lab stickers
No, wait,
here. Send a bunch of crap your way.
Chat?
Overloading.
Not Andre's wife. For every $1 donated, I'll give Andre a purple Nurple.
I mean,
I'm
if
about
it
to
gets money,
donate
donate it.
I'm about to donate like a cool 20.
This is going downhill fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Annie has turned into a cat.
Okay, so let's put Rob on the spot.
Ow! Oh!
And
Oh, that just
True.
happened.
Rob, talk about Hot Wheels for a minute.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Hot Wheels, okay?
What is going on?
So,
Is it us?
when you
Is
get
it
a
you?
Hot Wheel, if you open up the packaging, you gotta, open it correctly, like me. I'll teach you guys. You guys have seen me open stuff, okay? After you open it, if you have a significant other, use their body as a track, and I promise you, it'll bring you closer. That's all I have, honestly.
Okay. You've lost your privilege, Rob. No, why am I the big? Oh, we lost them. Oh God, no. I forgot how to use this thing.
Hey, Andre.
Rob, I'm gonna press charges on you.
Joke's on you, I'm only 12. If I'm off camera, I'm not doing anything, I swear.
This is the old First 117 shirt. I made these in my basement.
Really?
Yeah.
La la.
Yo.
Yes. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, you better be.
That's live TV for you. All apologies. I'm trying to even get myself on camera at this point. Well, I guess what can be said here, folks, is that Andre just went to pro status on this app that we use for live streaming. So we're all getting the hang of it. Yeah, a little different. Is it? Like, was the live button a different size or in a different place?
Well, I knew where it was this time, so that's pretty cool, right?
I am back on, love. Well, it's these things happen. This is live TV.
I blame Rob.
Rob, say excellent.
This is live TV.
Caesar!
Rob.
Hello, everyone.
We're having cat fights and dog fights here.
Okay, so someone pick a topic.
It's a functioning
in the group.
Rob, a wife? No, and no. Husband. I'm kidding.
If we should change location. Hang on a second.
Andre, that guy's back in here. He
I
said,
have an idea.
Chewy guts.
On. Where's Cameron's disappearing? What guy? Oh, your boy? Oh yeah.
Chewy guts. Everyone, if I'm not saying hi back to you right away, it's because I'm
Terrible.
not under any influence and I'm new to this. So as you can tell by my big ass forehead.
Oh man, they must be having trouble on their end. So Rob, you've been hunting with me. How much have you seen Hot Wheels wise?
Oh, it's like there's nothing. There's like nothing.
You get some mulligans. Let's not say that for it. How about that?
Someone in the comments was saying they have 2 Walmarts by them, and one has a lot of Hot Wheels and the other one doesn't. There's nothing anywhere. Like between me and Andre, we're like 40 minutes away from each other. Works in the middle. There's like nothing in that whole area ever anymore.
Yo, that shirt sucks, Cameron.
It's got the bat bigger than the Superman.
Superman is winning everything.
Oh
Superman
God.
sucks.
No, we're not gonna go there, bro.
Listen,
Let's go there.
If you see a man with a little curl on his forehead, big as hell, I'm laying down and saying, take my life right now.
The bat in the armor, okay? That's all I have to say. Kryptonite spear, baby. What you got? What you got?
I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry.
Near this smoky substance.
So
okay.
welcome to our
Nonsense.
living room. This is how we had to roll because I'm closer to my router,
Wow,
so I
that's
can give
good.
you
Yeah.
a better connection. I apologize for that.
So Cameron, I think it may be my fault.
Oh, really?
So I upgraded everything, and our settings are now set to usually perform at 1080p. So that may be why you're having more trouble than usual.
Oh, because it's expecting 1080 out of me, and I've only got like 720 worth.
Yeah, you got like 420 worth.
Graham, who is your
Papa?
favorite comic?
Well, yeah, this is our not so comfortable couch I'm on now. We're starting to hate our couch for the new year. That's gonna be the new thing. Get a new couch. But anyway, now that we've got a much better connection, Rob, it's good to see you always.
Yeah. Rusty's garage. Superman every day. Sorry, Cam. Division would cut the bat in half.
Let's let Rob go for a minute.
Okay.
Rob,
Did I
continue.
say it was good to see you? What I meant to say was
Take them from the chat.
Yeah. Oh, technical difficulty, Rob, going into a tunnel. No, man. I don't know what happens here, but
Cameron's falling apart.
I know, what the hell, man. Are you doing this just to fuck with me, dude?
No, I'm not. I feel bad that I tried upgrading this to make it better for us.
Thanks a lot.
Well, they've got some bugs to work out apparently at the old quackery or whatever this platform is. The funny thing is that the technical disjointed nature of this is kind of reflective of the material itself.
That's true.
What was weird when we started up, I'm not kidding, it was like you were on super slow motion, just the audio part. You were moving fine, but then like when you'd say something, it sounded like Gort the robot. It was like,
I don't know what that is.
Strange days.
Yo, stop drinking those. You're gonna die.
What is it?
Oh yeah, Andre. I lived through the 80s, the 90s, and the early
I was
2000s.
gonna say World War One.
So in terms of putting things in my body, ooh, nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing that drops me dead.
I think I would have thrived in the 80s if I was. I would have thrived in the 80s.
You would have, because it was the absolute me decade. So I mean, it was all about that shit. Dog, do not. Axel is sitting here right at my feet, and he's got his nose. Do you hear that? He's like nuzzling me, like he wants to.
One of the comments is asking you about a Batman set. I think it's about to pop up.
What am I supposed to do with this thing, Cameron?
Which? The bat. What is it?
What is
Oh, that the baby head. That is the black glass baby head, man. You should you will know what to do with it when it is time.
What the what?
You will know, Andre. Don't
You will
question.
know the time for the baby head. You will know. And then you will have it. But you will know. Ouch. This dog is chewing on my foot to let me know that he needs to be fed. What do we got for a question? Who doesn't like Harley Quinn? You know what, man?
I think I have Harley Quinn tattooed to me. Yeah, I do.
I had dinner with Harley Quinn's creator once.
What?
I did. The guy, the artist who oh God, his name is escaping me right now, but he was very involved with Batman the animated series and stuff like that. Oh, his name will come to me. But yeah, I had dinner with him. I didn't know I was sitting down to dinner with this guy either. It was a very weird dinner. It was that comic book guy that created Harley, and then the Eddie the guy who was in charge of 2.5 Men, and he was telling me about putting tile in his kitchen. That's what the Hollywood elite talks about when they go to dinner.
Huh.
Pretty boring, actually, isn't it? But it was funny. I sat down with him and we started talking and stuff. And my girlfriend at the time had told me who he was, and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I think she expected me to like swamp this guy or something.
Kiss him.
But I mean, I don't think we didn't really talk too much about work. We talked about other shit. I mean, like the thing I've learned with folks who are creative is that they most of the time would rather talk about anything but what they've created. In your case, I would think it would be Rob. Andre, you've created this.
Monster.
You've created this.
Yeah.
Fucking celebrity. Oh, damn.
Hey, there's a hot wheel.
Rob, see what you do?
All right. I owe a Hot Wheel. I do. I owe a Hot Wheel. Hey, honey.
It's good to not be the only one on the dark side.
Yeah. Iron Man is the best, definitely.
Who the fuck?
Rob.
I didn't say it.
Corvette.
What comments, you lunatic?
The one where I said if we reach 300 for the raffle, I'll shove that black glass baby head up every clock.
I'm not putting that in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
No, I'm not putting that in the chat.
Hang on. I don't know why.
Why am I looking at Cameron's butt?
I'm a little excited.
Here, well, I'm fixing the couch for this. Come on up here. Up here. Okay.
Oh, this dog.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know where Annie's gone to, so we're gonna just let Axel here fill in until she comes back to sit down with me. But my 50% of Monkeyshine Lab is here. And Axel.
I'm here to be
Who just
camera.
this is the day he's been praying for. This is what he's been hoping for right here. And my wife is missing it. Where are you, dear?
She's failed us.
Oh. So anyhow. All right. Ready to get off the couch? Are you happy?
Put
Get
that
up.
baby head away.
Down. Axel, down. Get down. Get down. Get. Uh-oh. Full-on dog fighting here.
Cameron, I have sad news.
No, I don't need help. I'm good. I just figured you'd want to. Hey, get off the couch, dog.
I have
Now
to
that he's see,
business
You
meeting.
spoiled them.
it's like inviting a vampire. Now I won't be able to stop him.
You messed up. What's up, Rob?
I have to go to a business meeting.
Oh,
Yeah. Clapping cheeks.
No. Abstinence is key.
throwing
Save
elbows.
yourself to marriage.
What is happening, Rob? Are you all right?
Well, it's hot and I'm sweating right now. So, everyone in the chat, I love you all. Just know everyone here is family, and that
Family.
Andre is useless. And everyone in the chat right now, say congratulations to me for becoming a grandfather pretty soon.
Oh my God.
Rob, that's what I go by. Goon? No, I'm not a goon. 117
No.
3/4, I'm not that either. I'm Grandpappy Rob.
Jesus.
That'll work.
Thank you.
That'll work.
Thank you. Okay, Andre? Okay.
What is happening?
The downfall of Robin 117 3/4. I completely butchered that. Can I change my name right now? You're lucky I can't. But just know,
You can. You don't know how.
Shut up. Okay. See, you're getting dogs aggravated right now. Congrats, Rip. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking. That is what I'm talking about.
What are you doing, Rob?
Thank you.
The world is going bananas here. What?
Yes. Congrats. Look at this. Look at this.
I don't know what happened, Cameron. This is a bad idea. He's chaos.
This is what happens when, for me, it's Axel. He sits in the room and just tears things to bits and eats the scenery. And that's Rob. You've created a monster.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Is that
Showing
twerking?
you my pre-business meeting dance moves.
Right on. Is this for? Are you branching out into hot sauce or cookers? What are you doing? Infomercial?
More like an infomercial for abstinence, because abstinence is key to a happy life.
What is it? What?
And that is my last message for the night. So in the chat, thank you for the congratulations. Thank you for the Grandpappy Rob.
Congratulations, Rob. It's been lovely having you. It really has. And good luck with your business meeting.
Hopefully I can see you.
Oh, Axel.
Axel, I know you're hyping me up right now. Thank you, Axel. Yes. I told him that this business meeting will go well.
We're spiraling out of control.
So, before I kill this stream anymore, everyone, thank you. Donate! Okay? Donate.
Please.
I'm broke.
Do.
I'm broke, and I will donate. I'm giving Andre $20, and only $5 of that is going to go to personal anyway. So, everyone, be safe. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Rob.
This year's going to be just as pointless as the last 21 that I've lived. So, what the hell are you doing, Rob? I'm doing my damn thing. Okay?
You're doing your thing, man. For sure.
What is this dance?
Yeah. So, I got to close this out now. Everyone, I love you. Family is family. And,
You never bought burgers.
What?
I
Goodbye, everyone.
feel like I'm listening
Thanks,
to
Rob.
the inside of someone's subconscious. It's just bizarre. And you're telling me that this is no good.
I'm wrong. I'm very wrong.
Whatever that guy's on is, we need some of that.
Oh, okay. We got a question.
Okay, good. What have we got here? Got my stickers last week. Somebody's getting their stuff. See, what's happening? What have we got for a question? I apologize. You know, the screen is very small. What does everyone think of the Maisto cars? I did a review on the golf set, and I really like them. I think they're stepping up their game a little bit. You have to buy the higher priced stuff to get a something fairly decent. But that's with anybody. I think they're starting to make a step up though. God knows Jada has. Jada's been making some great stuff, and you opened those Ranger cars.
Yeah. Corvette Hunter sent them, but I love the Ranger cars. I'm surprised by all the difference and the fact that the colors on each were completely different. You'd think they'd just be like, same color, forget it.
That's a little odd, because you would also think that they would key on the fact that people would have both. I don't know, like serious Green Ranger fans like yourself would like go out, or in this case, Corvette Hunter was so thorough as to send them both for look and review.
I think it's insanity.
I think that the little metal figures that come with the slightly pricier cars are actually pretty cool. The Batman figure that came with the Burton Batmobile was really nice. I've got it right on my work desk. I don't keep little piddly stuff like that. I don't have a lot of tiny little figures around my office because the bigger ones just knock them over. And then it becomes a huge mess.
Oh, when you need one, you go to adjust it, and the whole line of them just go down.
Oh man, it's like that video of the guy with the golf bags that just go bump, 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 and fall off the wall when he tries to put the one back up. Yeah, that was my life in my office, but I'm redoing all that crap now. When I got the Goliath hung that you sent, like that really kind of got me off my ass to get rid of a bunch of other stuff that was kind of waiting in the wings to be put up. So what else have we got going on here?
Someone picked up Matchbox. People want the drugs that Rob is on.
Yeah.
So
I think we would all do better if we all had a little bit of Rob in our lives. And maybe behind a cage, like in a cop car. Just a little bit.
Okay.
So that it's and a hobble kit, just in case.
Okay, here's another question. Auto World diecast. I think they're phenomenal. Auto World. They're nuts. I love the detail, everything.
I finally did buy one. I didn't think I was going to get into that line at all. And I did. I ended up, what did I get? Hey, could you guys stop growling at each other? You should see. There's two cats that hate each other, and then the dog refereeing between them, and it's a growl off. This is ridiculous. Why does this need to happen everywhere I try to set up and broadcast from?
It's a sign.
This is living in the menagerie.
I think it sounds fun. So I got an Auto World in my hands, and the amount of detail, like I'm just looking at it, like the hood scoop is proper. I mean, the emblem on it's amazing. The headlights, everything is in the right place. Like every logo, everything is done like perfectly on these. Even the stripes. Like this is an impressive car, and that's all of Auto World is amazing.
Where'd it go? I know I have one here. My Auto World car I can't find. It's okay. It's a 1966. I did not think I would ever buy one of their vehicles, but and I I would like to open it if I could find it. But here's what I do like. Every time you pick up one of those Auto World cars, the front end and the back end and all the detailing is done. It's what I like about M2 a lot. The thing that I look for every time in any kind of die cast. My wife is taking a powder here, so I'm just going to move in a little closer. Anytime I look at a car, even if it's a Hot Wheel mainline, it's the front end and the back end detailing that will make or break my purchase. And I'm going to stop buying mainlines really and that don't have that going on. I think that's New Year's resolution. I don't want to support any of that. But
that's true.
The Auto World that I bought, it's a gold Suburban from like 66, 67, somewhere in there. And it was the camp bus, the day camp bus that I rode as a kid that would come pick me up. It was if I see a make, whether it's Auto World or Maisto or and I think the only thing I haven't really purchased is like the Tomy stuff.
Oh, you got it. Some of their stuff is really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever resonates with me. I find that like the M2s have really been doing well for me in the muscle cars and stuff like that. My wife picked up a couple of vans and stuff for the collection, for the good of the collection. It was watching Naz and Andre who changed me really from being sort of a mainline buyer into buying M2s. So you guys were definitely the gateway drug on that.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I'm giving you full blame.
So let's get away from gateway drugs. And Ghostbusters said, "What's a movie you love that's not a popular title?" This right here, Blood-Sucking Freaks, that this guy was nice enough to send to me. Love this. I saw this in the box, and in my head I was screaming, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stay calm, because I saw it in your collection. I'm like, I'm gonna rob that man.
I am more than happy to just hand it right over to you. I have kept that for so long. That
Steve
comes
is gonna
back.
lose his mind.
That I bought at a we used to go down to this storefront on, I think it was on Grand Avenue in Chicago. We would go down to this storefront, didn't have a sign outside, nothing. And you would knock on the door, he'd let you in, and he had tables just filled with VHS because they would go and buy out video stores and then just, put all these tapes out for bulk prices. So I would go in there on the reg and just clean out because, prices were cheap. I think it says on that one that was like $5. That was an expensive one, I think. This place. And that was back in the late 80s, I think, early 90s, when video stores were starting to die out because the bigger video chains came in. Hollywood and Blockbuster were the two that just killed every mom and pop video operation. So I got all of that stuff. I used to just buy videotapes, and now all of that has been repurchased as DVD. So I think I have Blood-Sucking Freaks around here on disc somewhere. If I don't, I will pick it up when I see it.
Gotta get on
But
Blu-ray.
Dude, that movie, when you saw that in my collection and you lit up, I was like, I gotta send that to Andre. God. It doesn't belong to me, it belongs to you. That's how I feel about most stuff. I think I told you there was a guy at one of our flea markets recently who said, I think that nostalgia and geek wares and stuff like that, they all just filter down through time from owner to owner because that's who they're supposed to go to, which explains Andre's entire basement of diecast.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any diecast.
Dude, you'll live through a bomb blast because of that.
That was kind of funny, don't you think?
I'm telling you. What have we got here? Ever find any M2 Raws? M2 Raw. I feel like I have. What is it? I mean,
so M2s, the M2 cars, right? So they're just bare metal. That's it. And they have like the stickers on them still, like the water slides, but it's bare metal. They're like 1 in 250.
Oh, so it's like a chase thing or
It's a super chase, pretty much.
Wow. I have no. Well, so the answer is no. I have never seen anything like that in the wild. But now I'm going to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
How do you all feel about the supers and the treasure hunts and etc. and how it's starting to make people buy full cases? Places are drying out. I don't think Target specifically, I don't think Target should allow sales of their cases just straight to the front service desk. It's just my opinion, but I think that's causing a major problem with the rest of us who don't go out and hunt like every morning. I would love to do that, and I tried actually for a week to go out every morning at because you guys were doing it for a while. You and Nas were doing it, and I was like, okay, this is what it takes. And I did find stuff, but it was a grind, dude. It is not. It's not a good time. I don't get me wrong. I like toy hunting, and I especially love it when my wife and I are out because we crack each other up constantly. Has anyone else seen the new Hot Wheels MT Psychedelic line? So the monster truck psychedelic, yeah, that's one of them there, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the symbol.
They're using the treasure hunt symbol, but they're not treasure hunts.
Yeah, it's all over it. Here too.
So like the circle with the flame, you mean? That's
So
very good. Yeah, thank you.
there's a
So
symbol.
yeah, that's kind of confusing.
They've been doing this with the monster trucks. It's kind of there. Hold on, my camera's going stupid. I think I hit the wrong setting for something. There we go. Okay. So there's there, and then yeah, it's just not going to show it. It hates you. You can kind of see it right there where I'm pointing. But yeah, I understand what they're talking about. They got to stop doing that because it makes people think it's a treasure hunt, which you get excited. Then you're like, it's the people in the group chats where they're like, on Facebook, I see it. They're like, "Oh, I found a treasure hunt," and people are assholes and go, "That's not a treasure hunt. It just has a symbol." It's like, shut up! Don't ruin people's fun. Yeah, it's a mess. I don't know.
Hey Eddie, it's good to see you. The Godfather is in the house. I'll tell you what, I have really met some really neat people through this. Both my wife and I have. It's you find people that you like to watch. I remember you were asking me what the reason was that I was so interested in. It's you come across people whose characters just sort of strike you that you're like, yeah, okay, let's see where this guy's life goes for a little while. And Godfather, I'll tell you what, it's always a good time watching. It takes me really back east. I mean that voice and that accent, so perfect. Did you see the box set of Masters of the Universe that just came out?
Someone's not
Don't
happy.
mind that. Andre, you came across that box set. I didn't open it.
I came across it months ago.
Yeah. Is it hey, you guys have got to break this up. Seriously.
All it is just the cars opened in a cool box. I came across it like maybe 6 months or more ago, and now
so it's all the ones that were
that's weird.
Are they the same cars that were in the character car single set, single bubbles, like whatever?
Yeah, same thing, no difference.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that there's there's a definite push for certain titles and merch and stuff out there. I feel like NECA is at the insidious end of somebody's dancing string. The way I see stuff coming out of them now, it's just insane. I gotta say the alien figures look beautiful, but there's no way I would pay that kind of money for just one of those figures, and as brittle as they seem to be. That Goliath figure is really nice, but it's super like, oy, I wanted to get it up where it wouldn't be touched anymore.
That Goliath figure is a monster. I love it. That's why I had to send it to you.
Hot Wheels. I have a feeling that at least at like Walmart, we're gonna see a little bit of a difference in terms of how much diecast is available. I just think that people have figured out with Target and Walmart that their return policy is so insanely wide that they will make a case of cars, take out the ones they want, and replace count-wise with the last case that came through, or a couple of 80-cent cars that they picked up somewhere just to increase the count to what it ought to be. And then they return it to a Target down the line or a Walmart down the line.
right at the Target here. I've had this problem, and I talked to an employee a couple months ago. There's this asshole in green shorts that gets off the bus, buys every Hot Wheel right when the store opens, entire boxes, picks out the supers, picks out whatever green lights, picks out whatever chases, then returns them down South Philly, and that store's loaded, but never has the supers or anything. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well,
people are doing
it's
this.
just the flotsam and jetsam. It's the rest of the cereal box, and somebody picked the goddamn prize out of the bottom. Pardon my French. I'm sorry to take the Lord's. When I say that, by the way, it's spelled more like the Godfather would say it, which is GAWD. God damn it. I don't take the Lord's name in vain, and when I'm texting and I have to say, like, you know, Jesus, it's GEEZUS. So anybody that's out there that's like, you know, I really like these guys, but I wish the guy would like really stop taking the Lord's name in vain. You know, we're not.
I don't know. I say some terrible things sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Andre, do you have any more of those Nissan sets?
Which Nissans? I have the GTR set one, the 510.
Is he talking about the diorama set?
Let me see. Lance, I'm watching wrestling right now. Yeah, I saw the COVID thing.
What happened? The COVID thing at a wrestling match? A little early for that, isn't it? The COVID Crusher. What have you got there, sir? Ah, the diorama sets.
So, top or bottom one we talking about?
Oh, because there are two, aren't there? Because I was going to say you sent me one, and you know.
I sent this to you, I think. The 510. Yeah, there's the 510, the Fair Lady, and the Laurel. The rest are GTRs. I gotta move this.
To answer your question, Lance, about Teenage Ninja Turtles versus Batman, that's a really funny question. I scored a promo copy of it, so I think I paid like $2. And what I at certain points, meaning like when I'm flush, the DVDs sometimes and Blu-rays come into my library at a mad pace. So I have that DVD. I have not watched that DVD. Speaking of which, right now on my editor, I've got my next episode is coming up with it's two different reviews, a movie and a graphic novel. So that's in the canon. I got to work on that. What else have we got going on here? And by the way, Lance, thank you very much for the question. Really appreciate it. It really helps us to you know, kind of fill the fill the space between our ears to get some questions. Questions. I know I had a couple of questions for you, bro, but I can't remember what they are now. We you know, we don't ever, the people should know. Andre and I communicate almost exclusively through text.
It's awful.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good time. It's a good time. But we don't, you know, we don't like talk on the phone or anything, and we are a continent apart, which is crazy. But when I saw Andre's program originally, and Nas and a few other folks, I was really kind of thinking, like it would be cool if I could offer like a West Coast. This is what we've got going on. I think. Do you know where Figure Trap is? I'm not sure where he's located. I don't know if
I
he's
don't
ever
know.
divulged
I think he's
where
in the
his.
U.S. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I know he's in the U.S. I'm almost certain anyway.
That's the best I can do.
But yeah, he's got his game down, because when he's in his car, he makes sure that his windows and shit are all fogged up before he starts filming. He might not think that I noticed that, but I did, because I was like, I was able to figure out where this guy is.
Give me some time. I'll be a creep.
Which is stalker behavior, I'm sorry.
A little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm turning bright red. But it's really cool when you find somebody who's creating stuff that you enjoy. It sparks me on to try to make something that's similar. But well, this is why I usually have my wonderful wife sitting here. She's not. She disappeared.
She said she's too busy for our bullshit.
Uh-huh.
But we got a question on the screen.
Ooh. Yeah.
So answer that. I'm gonna go take my medicine.
All right. Favorite sci-fi film? Oh. That's a very difficult question. But I think, if I'm kind of thinking at least top fives kind of thing. I really liked Space Odyssey. I could tell you a fun little story. And it actually coincides with New Year. When I was growing up, there was there were two theaters, Eden's 1 and 2, and it was right on the Eden's Expressway, so that's why it was named that, right? This guy, the guy who owned it at the time, his last name was Pezdik, and so we called him Pez because, you say Pezdik and everybody giggles. But he owned a copy of 2001 in 70 millimeter, and one of the two theaters was a 70 millimeter screen. And so, and at one time that was kind of a rare thing. It was a little like having, a pictorium or one of those, giant, God, I can't even remember what they're called now. Movie theaters. But he owned 2001, and we would call and let him know we were coming down, and the ticket people would always have like a cooler of beer for me and my buddy Mark. We would lay down in front. There was like a little wall section, and then there was like a carpeted area, and we would just lay down for that last part. You watch the whole movie in 70 millimeter, but you lay down for that last part. By the time that thing hits, the whole space travel and all of that crap hits, you've gone through a 12 pack, and you're sitting there smoking cigarettes because the theater would be empty, like there would be no one there. But he owned it, and every January he would run it for like 2 weeks, and we would go in and we would watch it like at least 3-4 times, that way. And so that always left a really huge impression on me. I also I think Event Horizon, if you're familiar with that.
That was good.
I like films that are brave enough to kill everybody off. And it's a rare thing, And in fact, the film I just reviewed, the one thing I didn't like about it was that the there were some people who like get up off the street at the end of the thing, like the. I don't want to ruin anything about this film that I'm reviewing, but it's about vampires and what's going on in this town. Everybody should just be just completely dead, like a fog ran through and killed everyone. But there were people that, like get up off the street at the end of it, like, what happened? I was like, no. that probably wouldn't have been part of that. But what about you, Andre?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite, but I know Ghosts of Mars was always a real good one for me. A lot
John
of people
Carpenter works any old time.
I don't know what it was. That movie was so cheap and terrible, and I love it. I don't know. Wolf Cop, does that count sci-fi?
Wolf Cop, yeah. You really do run to the odd side when you watch stuff. You are kind of like like the David Lynch stuff didn't bend you. You were already bent.
I'm like, what's so bad with this? I'm not allowed out in public.
Here it is. I do not think that it's about money spent when you make a movie. I think it's whether or not you can get the right people together to process any vision. Have you seen Hearts of Darkness, the documentary that Coppola's wife made about the making of Apocalypse Now?
No.
Oh, dude. If you're familiar with Apocalypse Now at all, you know that it was a Hollywood joke during production as to when it was going to be finished. In fact, I think it was the Hollywood rag out there that said, apocalypse when. Hearts of Darkness is about Coppola's run up the river to try to make a movie from the novel. James Conrad, I think, is it? Is it Conrad who did it? But basically, it's kind of like Don Quixote. Everybody who's tried to make this movie about Kurtz going up the river or going up the river to kill Colonel Kurtz, everybody that's tried to make it is failed. It's blown up. It's a cursed movie idea to try to make a film of this book. Orson Welles tried originally and couldn't get it done. So when Coppola took it on, he decided he wanted to do his vision. And so in order to get everything done, he took all of his Godfather money and all of his Godfather clout from making that film, and he put it into Apocalypse Now, which imploded. It became an absolute cluster to try to finish. And Coppola's wife ran film, but mostly also covert audio recordings of him in their bedroom at night when he would talk about everything that he's got is behind this movie. Everything that he has put into it, it will decimate him if he doesn't complete this film. And then you have Dennis Hopper in his prime, dude. Dennis Hopper absolutely skied out on acid the whole time. The whole time. Hopper has confirmed that, by the way. And they have interviews with a lot of the other guys. The scene where the guy's holding the puppy and he's tripping, took acid, and the rockets are going over the river and shit, and he's just sitting there with the puppy and his mind is melting. That actor was actually on acid during that scene.
That's awesome.
So you learn little things like that. There are little things that could just completely take a scene where helicopters are involved, where explosions of stuff, and once they blow it up, it's gone, kind of thing. And weather comes in, and the government, the Philippine government comes in to meddle in it. And it is the absolute most unbelievable story. And then when you see the final film, because fucking excuse me, but Marlon Brando also lost his mind as Colonel Kurtz because he's a method actor. You'll see all of the stuff they shot of Brando where he is just sort of off the top of his head because he refuses to learn any of the lines. Dennis Hopper's like, yeah, man, I've seen your script, man, and it's all rolled up and twisted.
Jesus.
You won't believe. And Martin Sheen had a heart attack 2 weeks into shooting.
Nice.
You know, I mean, there's more destruction. When the thing actually comes on, you won't believe that it actually happened. Hi. Would you? Okay. So anyway, you won't believe it. I mean, it's the. My wife just walked through the room. Okay. Anyway, it's one of those films. It's that Heart of Darkness, that documentary about Apocalypse Now, is better than anything, and that is to me like a film that has everything to it. It's mind blowing, and that she had the time and temerity to record him when he didn't know it. Really kind of dark. Planning on buying the Super Treasure Hunt set when it comes out. Is there such a thing as you can just get a Super Treasure Hunt set? Can you do that?
It's a factory sealed set, I think it is. They sell them like every year, but they're kind of expensive if I remember. But yeah, they come in like a special box, everything. They have all the treasure hunts, all the supers. I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, that's a hard box to get all in all, but I want to try and find them, at least fight some older man that is like, I need this. My wife left me 12 years ago, and this is the only thing that brings me any happiness. I want to take that car from him. And then go up to the register, get in my car, and then get out of my car, and then just throw it, and then run. Just to see a man lose his mind.
I think that the treasure hunt situation and Super Treasure Hunt, and now that Matchbox is adding a treasure hunt system and a chase system, and beginning to feel a limit as a consumer. Honestly, I don't. Somebody else has got animal issues. That's good. I feel better now, Andre. Thank you.
I don't. Shut up, you whore.
I kind of feel like, and some of the folks I've met too. It was a while ago, but I did a video about a guy that I ran into that just absolutely skeeved me out. I mean, like most other people who are out there prowling the toy aisles, it's I don't get really bad feelings from them at all. They're all just they're like me. But this dude was greasy. I mean, just and it kind of turned me off of the idea. I think if I run into them, that's fine. But I am done going out at 7:30 to try to catch the cars that are, there. I feel like if I'm not going to find it, I'm not going to find it. The one super treasure hunt that we have, the 510, was at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think.
That's crazy.
So I still feel like you can find things, but you remember a couple of years ago, Marvel Legends really started to gain some traction because of all the MCU stuff exploding all over Disney Plus, right?
Oh yeah.
And COVID was beginning, and so there were people that were out there grabbing Marvel Legends. I'm a Marvel Legends grabber, and I'm not afraid to say it. There were people that were out grabbing like 3 of them and then putting them up for a sale at ridiculous prices. And it killed the action figure market for me. It just made me not want to go look at pegs in terms of that. And I think that's around the time that I kind of started to like diecast programs like yours.
I don't know why. Mine sucks.
No, dude. It's an interesting situation when you find this stuff. Oh my gosh, the back of that 2-pack that you sent me to review. Did you have to use a spatula to get that thing off the floor?
So I have a scraper I use actually to get it off.
Thank you for de-gooing it before you sent it. I appreciate that.
I didn't. I think that was just nature.
Oh, there were like 5 layers of the box and the backing had been removed.
It was brutal.
I was like, oh my God, this is a beautiful set. Why would he send that? Yeah, okay.
Spiced it up for you.
You don't want me to open that? Oh yeah, you do.
I know what I'm doing some of the time.
Yeah. So I know that if my wife were here, she would want me to say at this point that we do need to get some more bulkage into this raffle so that we can make it worth the shipping that's going to entail. And
it's going to
probably, Andre, whether or not you do break the entire prize into 5 sections, say, or keep it as a whole. Either way, in shipping, in order to keep your cost like not insane for that amount of die cast, you're going to have to break those down into smaller shipping packs that will ship for like $6 to $10 a piece, maybe.
I'm looking at a $40 box at least.
That box that I was going to send you that has the toy for your coming kid and for you to play with. The pound, it's only 8 pounds. Okay. There's hardly anything to it, but the dimension of it made it like $76 to send. And no, it was like $71.50 for an 8-pound box, but that was because the dimensions added money to it. So, and that was patiently explained to me over at our postage depot that I use. That's the other thing I was going to suggest to you, because postal service is so fucking weird. Excuse me, so weird.
It's appropriate.
Go, if you can, find a mail depot central service, because, and this is for everybody else out there who wants to ship stuff. At any given time, FedEx or UPS or whatever will give you a better rate, and they will kind of like kayak. They'll be able to tell you what the best shipping is. And I'm going to say on top of that, that our experience with FedEx lately has been spotty. So
Bad.
Andre, and this has happened twice now, people at the East Coast shippery send and he's posted 2 boxes to me at the same time. One of them each time has gone on a luxury tour of Highway 101 up and down California and up to Seattle or some stupid crap before it comes to us to be distributed. So for everybody out there who has been posting under videos and or getting agitated at Andre, I can tell you that it took an extra week and a half or so, at least, for that box to show up. And that was FedEx. I sent a box via the regular postal service that got to you within a day and a half or some stupid shit. I mean, again, excuse my language, but it got there like it was on fire. Which, knowing how my wife packs matches and stuff like that, it could have done.
You're not supposed to send that.
It was an innocent mistake. Hey, take over for a second. I gotta grab a water.
Okay, so let's all talk crap on Cameron and his weird blanket on his couch. Oh crap, he's still here.
I've got my earbud in, bro.
Oh crap. So
Bluetooth.
What's up, Retro? Yeah, I don't know. Everything sucks to hunt lately. That's why I haven't had many videos, as you guys have seen, because there's nothing to really video. I did just order a green screen to entertain myself and do nonsensical things for the channel. I don't know. FedEx sucks. UPS sucks. UPS sucks. Mail sucks. But there's
I'll tell you what, I would take UPS over FedEx at this point.
I will take a mule over FedEx and all them. Because at least I know they'll send a carrier pigeon if the goddamn mule dies.
I kept imagining the Oregon Trail game and that our package got dysentery, you know.
Yeah, that game is evil. I still play that. There's a little handheld thing, and you can play it. It's like $20. It's so bad. I get so angry. Oh,
we have a card game. We have an actual, like, you lay down cards to play it. It's been forever since we play because I'm a terrible husband and I don't play a lot of board games.
You are
with my wife, and I should. But it was the Oregon Trail card game was actually quite fun once you figured out how it worked.
What, you just die
laying down pieces. Yeah, it was a lot of, again, like the game, it was a lot of dying of dysentery, but that probably happened a lot to people out there.
It did. Diaper rash killed people. Think of that. Someone died from not wiping their ass properly.
Chris Christie's comment is killing me.
Oh, that's brutal. That's good though, Chris. Thank you for that.
Oh, wow, man. My couch cover.
I'm glad I can cause trouble like this.
I am so embarrassed.
This is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Oh yeah. Oh no. This is what this is what I felt like the other day when I was filming in a I was like peg hunting, and of course, hey, let's all throw up our community prayer this new year for like a half inch more of space between pegs, please. But I was standing there doing that, and this woman was staring at me, just standing there, like watching what I'm doing, like with my, you got your phone and you're trying to make sure that like what you're flipping through is actually on camera while you're looking at the same time. It is, for those who have not maybe tried it, give it a shot. Try filming in public. It's a scary thing to do when you first start. It is. And it still intimidates me. I don't want to break anybody's privacy. So, keeping people off camera is another skill you got to grab onto. Favorite Hot Wheels casting? We go through this one a bunch. I have said before that I really like Bone Shakers. The other thing that I'm really hot on, of course, is like anything they're doing with Batmobiles. And Hot Wheels does a good job. I will not detract from them. I would say that I feel like you get a little bit more stuff from the Jada equivalent with the Batman stuff. I could talk about Batman forever. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't talk about Superman because he sucks.
I like that Rob is down with the Superman thing.
Rob has mental problems.
Yes, he does. But it's fun. He's a good dude.
He's just weird.
Let's see. Who else have we got going on? Oh, very nice, dude.
When you my eyes.
When you burp on camera?
Yeah. Just no queefing.
Nas is here, or was here anyway. He says, "Oh my God, what's happening here? Is there a donkey show coming up?"
Imagine when you pull that off.
Oh, dude. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Superman is still number one to me, Rusty says. Rusty's garage.
Rusty, you're letting me down.
He's not. No, stick to your guns, man.
No,
that's
you're wrong.
If there were no Superman fans to stand in the way and take the beating, Oh wow! Look who we got here.
I got some stranger to come on this.
Far out, man. How you doing?
It's good to see
Dave's not here, man.
How you doing, Nas?
We're in Bat Country.
I'm not that messed up.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good.
Not bad, man. Not bad. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I was just watching YouTube and noticed YouTube Morose expletive deleted on the air. So I was like, I'll see what's going on. So
what's usually going on? Complaining about our gigs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a connection issue. So you're talking and then like it cuts off. So it sounds like you're cursing at me.
Maybe.
Am I being a little bit faulty? Let me give you a little. I will move sometimes the camera, if I move it into the right place in the air.
Oh no.
We'll see. Did I lose you entirely?
Oh, we lost him. I gotta work on this stream stuff. I'm getting worse at it somehow.
It's here's what I would say about it. I'm all the way on the West Coast and you're all the way in the East, and we've got this good communication. I'm impressed.
I don't know what's happening. The stream's really not working with us tonight, Nas. It's more against us.
I'm sorry.
Cameron.
Cameron, by the way, you're all cleaned up. What's happening?
You know, have you seen the graphic that Chris Sheets, the
Yeah.
alias Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the art that he's done for Andre and myself?
Oh yeah. Of course.
It made
Yeah.
there we go. It made me feel, I was like, oh God, honey, you've got to get at me with the buzz clippers and stuff. We got to get it back. I'm you know.
Yeah, you
But
should just lose your hair from stress.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
do you
great.
do you see the gray patch that's here or here? I've somewhere in my face, I've got a big gray patch going on because we have 10 grandchildren.
Oh, nice.
That's too many.
Here's Andre probably knows all about this, but I want to brag for just a minute and tell you what happened with our 10th grandson. His mother decided, she's an Oregon woman. She decided at the time when she started to go into labor to take a bath. She felt focused. She felt one with what she was there to do. This would be her 4th child, by the way. So it's not the first rodeo, but based on how much help she got out of the hospital the last time she was wheeled in there, and all of the COVID procedure and everything else, and the warm water and the focus, over a course of 8 hours, our daughter gave birth by herself in a bathtub. Can you even begin to conceive that?
No.
I actually can.
No, that's nuts.
I'm from Ukraine, man. We had some hardcore Baptists on the 8th floor of our house building, and they had like a new kid every 2 years. And yeah, they did some bathtub fun. Yeah.
I mean, it's well, as an American, you know, like who grew up in the 70s and 80s and shit, you know, like it's just not something that comes to my mind. I'll tell you what.
It's not normal.
And then when you think about like the I don't know, dude, I have no idea about the strength of that. I cannot speak to it.
That's
you know?
a tough lady.
It's amazing. And I'll tell you what, if I had use of my telephone and I could show you, he is perfect. He came out perfectly.
Oh.
The medicos came to the house the next day for measurement and weight and all of the other, you know, stuff that you do when a life is brought into the community. But and mother and child were great, and they showed up 2 days later at our house for Christmas.
Damn.
And I did, for the first time in my life, I held a baby, and B, I held a newborn baby, which was like, it was a big deal for me. It was a very big deal.
I don't know that feeling yet, so.
But well, Andre, you're gonna have a kid pretty soon, man. How is that all going on?
When it happens.
Wait, what? Send Cameron some freaking gloves so he's in on this.
I know, Cameron.
Let's see.
When Ricky gives birth, I'm terrified. She's gonna choke me out easy.
Oh man, yeah. Keep rolling for that.
I think that you know, we want. Yeah, as when you film, you know, we won't get her in the camera. I just want to see this.
Well, the worst part is it's coming out around my birthday, so it's gonna choke. I'm gonna get choked out on my birthday.
Oh my gosh! You mean really?
Yeah.
I tried. The finger won't go up by itself.
There's got to
You
be a
need
way.
more lung space. As a powder coater, there's no way you can blow that up. You know, the
I can't.
powder in there. Yeah. Watch out, the yellow is going to spill out.
But
Oh, God.
dude, I have to break these toys down into smaller boxes. But one of them that I'm gonna send to you is it won't get smaller. It's just it won't.
What's happening?
I'm sending Andre some toys for his newborn, and for him it will be a little connection for them. I've got some stuff that I picked up along the line at resales and stuff like that, and I am not necessarily a fan, but I picked it up because I realized the value, quote unquote, of it. And so they've been sitting in my office for a couple of years now, and then it comes along that we make Andre's friendship, and I now know, that's the reason I picked those up that day. You know?
Oh, wow. It was the universe provided.
Yeah, I think so. I think every time that a collectible leaves someone, it filters down to someone else that's supposed to have it for a little while. I like violating packages of Hot Wheels that were produced in 1995.
Interesting.
Andre's shaking his head, but we bust things out of the bubble, man. We do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that stuff goes in there, man.
What do we got from Mr. Christie? What is he saying? Now you're scaring me, guys. You pulled out the drill. Uh-oh. Are you working on customs right now?
Not right now. I'm sitting on my workbench. I filmed some videos today that I worked on customs. So.
Right on. Yeah. That's Shelby Street Diecast coming up.
Yeah. One came out today. Second one, I'm gonna edit and put that out probably tomorrow. They're just little short videos of like base swapping.
That's cool, because I mean, before I ran into you guys, I really didn't know anything about this kind of stuff. So I do enjoy those how-tos and shit that you've been posting. We gotta get Andre has got so much potential stuff around him. He just needs to become inspired. Hey, you know what, Andre? You owe me a Halo figure review.
Yeah.
I gave you a Halo figure review. It was in that video. I set it on fire.
That was told you, Cameron.
That was super funny, dude. But I still want you to open that blue one that I sent you. It's funny because he burned 3, then opened my box, and that's.
Wait, you burned some of those?
Yeah, I set them on fire with
God,
the big torch we have at work.
Oh man, nice. Is that by any chance on video or?
Oh, it's in.
Oh yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to watch a terrible video.
I like watching toys burn. It's fun.
Man, it's a wonder to behold. See, that's the kind of thing too that a lot of people don't have access to. I think that I think that there's some people out there that probably got off on that.
I did.
I wish I saw the comments, by the way. I can see them.
Dang, now Andre too. Listen, Chris Christie is just publishing a novel here. Definitely got to send out much appreciation, much love to Andre and Nas for sharing their knowledge. There you go. Oh, did we lose him again?
Probably your fault somehow.
Oh. Yeah, jack off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Nothing about it. Well, dude, we've got there we go.
You thought I left? Oh, no, I'm not gonna leave.
It's no, it is good to speak with you directly, sir. It is.
Is it though?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean,
Actually, this is kind of first time we got to talk there, Sir Cameron.
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to have everyone have beards on camera. This is fantastic. I love it.
If I don't turn, it looks like a beard.
You would not like me without a beard. It's
Same
not
here,
a good
yeah.
thing. It's
No.
not a good thing. But
You probably
no,
look 20 years younger.
I enjoy the flea market videos, but it looks like it's just getting miserable cold, man. Every time I see bubbles, it's like there's condensation all over them. How do you even see what you're buying?
Oh yeah. Well, good one. You just wait, man. Actually, I sold my both tables to someone while it was covered up. He came in, he's like, "What's under there?" I'm like, "I don't know, have a look." I thought he was just being a jerk, but he's like, "How much for all of them?" I'm like, all right. Well, yeah, I got lucky with that guy. But there's nothing to sell for people, so they'll buy anything right now.
Yeah. I think that's probably helping out if you're trying to thin your herd. We were just talking before you got on. We were talking about how people were buying boxes from box stores, cases, and then replacing the couple of numbers with a main line from the last case or whatever, and then returning it to a different store.
Yeah.
And scorching all the best cars out of it, and what a pain in the ass that is. I don't know what to do about it, other than stop looking for treasure hunts.
I mean, Cameron, to be honest with you, I've started noticing that it's not even people doing that. It's people that work there. Because I'll look at like certain premiums, and there's no way anyone would take those back if someone came back with a receipt and like, here, take these back. They're different color, different card. Like the card looks messed up. It's obviously not even resealed. So someone just went in the back, did it, or some kid came in, cut them open, and replugged them. Like, I don't know. It's weird, man.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about the run on diecast because people are seeing the second and third market values of them, and it makes the people who kind of like that stuff before, like the whole scorching thing killed the action figure market a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I think that people are really, 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 soft on buying action figures anymore because price is going up, but it's also like that whole. I remember trying to find certain figures and not finding them, and then seeing some asshole online with like 6.
Like Major Blood from G.I. Joe. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're everywhere now. I had like 4 of them.
Yeah, I found a Zartan the other day at a Walgreens, priced like $10.99. I was like, wasn't this a hot commodity like 2 months ago or something?
Just like the Motu 2-pack. That's now like $15.
Yeah.
It was all a hype, man. Then everyone's just like, you know what? They're just gonna release this again and again and again.
I've definitely seen that with Batmobiles. Hot Wheels, they have added some things in premium sets and stuff like that. But the main lines, it's just there's a rotation. So if you missed one from this issue, wait a year or two, and they will get back around to it.
Or someone in the community will help you out as long as you're sticking around, in that particular community, either Hot Wheels or action figures, He-Man, whatever.
Andre is your one-stop shop because he doesn't gouge.
So I'm not even gonna. I had a joke in there, but I don't want to make Andre cry.
Damn.
I feel many things.
Damn.
I'll tell you later, Andre.
Okay, I sent you the video of the fire.
All right, I'll check it out.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. It's not my computer. So, But yeah, oh man. So what were you guys talking about all this time? Because I just like kind of stumbled on you.
Donkey
Well,
shows.
we've been talking about this raffle, and I believe I might have gotten the nudge from you that was to take that winning table and to split it up so that more folks could have a chance to win something, as opposed to the whole table going to one person. But we were trying to get the donations up for this raffle any way we could. That was one of the big reasons why we sat down to talk tonight. And like always, we're going all over the place.
Yeah,
but
I
what we really
sidetrack all
do
the
need
time.
what we do need to motivate people to do is to reach out to their friends, the people at their work, and just say, look, this is a fundraiser. As my wife said at the beginning of this broadcast, she said, it's January 1st, people, everybody's been paid. So yeah, Christmas hurt, but dig a little in and let's get some school supplies to these kids. The sad thing is when you raffle a bunch of product off, there's a certain amount of people that are there specifically and only for that. But we really do need to get everybody out there to understand that we're not doing this for like hyping our channels. This is honest to gosh, we're doing this for kids who need pencils, paper, books, desks, maybe even a room to gather in.
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt, but has anyone actually told you that? They're like, oh, you're just doing this to build your channels up or some...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been...
Really?
Recently, we were...
messages from people that are real nice.
What?
Yeah.
Like, how? I don't understand.
They say I'm scamming them out of money. I'm like, it goes directly to Pencils of Promise site. Only thing I know is how much and who does it.
What the heck,
I like this because I don't have to deal with money. I don't have to deal with the taxes. I don't have to deal with the forms. But I got a message today that someone was real upset with me. They're like, oh, you're running a scam. I'm like, I don't get any of the money. And
did you block them? Because that's a dumbass. Excuse me.
No. Well, here's the thing. Okay, we got this very articulate hash of somebody that was aggravated about something that should have been shipped out by now. Shipping is always an issue, but Andre has copped. Well, Andre has copped to a certain amount. He's copped to a certain amount of responsibility that he has dropped the ball, but also, we have also shared our own experiences with FedEx recently. Like they lost another package of mine for a week and a half while it cruised up and down the West Coast.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
It got to see the whales. It was just a huge pain in the ass, and so somebody out there has sort of associated the shipping experience that Andre is having with him right now. He is associating that with this raffle, which is a different giveaway. We did another thing earlier late last year. That was a little bit of a subscription drive for me, And
there's nothing wrong with that. If anyone's giving you any kind of nonsense about that, we're on YouTube. We're trying to build a community. We're trying to build people. There's nothing wrong with getting subscribers, even if you were doing that. Like, I don't get some people. What the heck?
Well,
this takes time. This takes our money. Like, read between the lines, whoever wrote that. Between them.
Don't do that to me right now.
Over here. Between these lines, read there. You know what I'm saying?
Some folks like to hack the scenery and get where they're not supposed to be in a game and then shoot everyone. There are folks out there like the Joker in Dark Knight, but I think that there's, for the most part, almost 1,000%, the folks who watch Andre or myself or you, and the community that watches all three, they're good people. They're not unbalanced. And I don't think that this guy necessarily had a gripe that was incorrect. Okay. Private perception versus public reality can be very different at times. And the problem with YouTube is that you feel a connection with people that they've got a life going out there, that and you feel like you should be able to instantaneously access things, and that because you're running a TV show, you have assistants that can run stuff out to the shipping while you're working a 60-hour week. Okay, like you two guys, you have a grind, and you have bills. Same here. I am semi-retired, but I have to pay a mortgage.
You're old.
So to everyone out there who's watching this now or will watch it later, this raffle for pencils of promise, you can research the organization if you like. We have access to that is all on Andre's page. And we are very transparent about what's going on here. The one thing that we wanted to do today in a live broadcast was to tell people what was going on, so that the public perception versus private reality can get a little closer on what's going on here. We're not as organized as we'd like to be, folks, but you will get your stuff. You have mine and Andre's assurances on this raffle, and I'll tell you what, I feel like I'm hanging my ass out in the wind a little bit sometimes when I talk about this thing, but it's worthwhile. It's a worthwhile risk to try to get some kids school supplies.
It is, and I don't mean to be drilling his head over there, but
my baby's head.
But yeah, that was very inappropriate there, what he was saying. I would have to say, very much so. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys got to this about 2 hours into this live stream. I'm proud of you. So those that hung around, and I was expecting a donkey show, so I'm glad that I showed up and started talking about that. But it would be cool to, I'll talk to Andre later. Andre, hit me up or whatever. Maybe we can make some kind of video or something on my channel. I'm surprised you didn't reach out earlier there, Beardy McBeard.
It's front beard.
Right. So you shaved it down there and glued it here.
Yeah, okay. It got real curly and long. So
I got you. But yeah, hit me up later, man. We'll make a nice video. Maybe we'll do something fun. We'll get that cleaned up. That cleaned up fellow over there. I missed your mustache, man. It was all freaking crazy.
It was good.
Mine looked like that in college when I walked my Siamese cat on a leash.
What?
That's awesome.
That was a different time.
Yeah. The thing is about the really coiffed out wild ass mustache is it also out here, it pegs you as a hipster.
Oh yeah.
And it's just
also in everything you eat.
And some of the Proud Boys were starting to do it.
Oh yeah.
We had a Proud Boys rally here in Salem. They showed up and decided to take over a city park.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good for them. They're special.
So true. So hey Naz, we were talking about movies, and I know anybody who watches any of our stuff they know that you're really into Fast and Furious, family.
Boo.
But
Family.
but what's your favorite science fiction film? This was a question that came out earlier, and it's so tough.
Yeah, you know, the thing about questions on YouTube live streams, especially, first of all, you're kind of under pressure. Second of all, you're like, well, there's a lot that I like, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
answer anything. It's like, what's
Yeah.
your favorite casting? I'm like, I like 50 of them. There's variations. You want to spend an hour for me to narrow that down for you? Like, I can't, you know, like, are you talking Ford or Chevy? You know, like, you never know.
But I mean, when it
science-
comes to it, though, dude, wouldn't you say that the Mustang is just really kind of one of your backbone cars?
Straight up 60, between 65 and 68, all of those Mustangs are just my jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just love boxy cars. If it's from like 80s, you know, 70s, 80s, I love everything, really.
Mhm.
But yeah, Mustangs are my jam since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, that's another thing. I actually watched a guy from India discussing the BIS, which is a quality control and, from what I can tell, a distribution control of imported items. And this guy was explaining how difficult it was to get die cast where he was, and the one thing that's kind of interesting to me about the internet is that you are originally from Croatia.
Are you asking
Nas?
me?
Yeah,
Sure.
I know Andre's story.
Ukraine.
No, I mean it's you know, here's this
What?
Midwest kid, an East Coast kid, and a kid from like fucking halfway around the world, all brought together by, you know, an interest in something. And that, to me, back in the day before the internet really became a thing, I had, in order to get Godzilla movies, I would have to ask a dude in Canada to contact a company in China, get a videotape sent to him, and then he would send it to me, because we couldn't directly do anything with China for a very long time. And that's the only place I could get translated VHS of Godzilla movies and stuff, you know.
Bye, Andre.
And he's going off to take his medicine. And you know, like,
Oh no, dude, Cameron, I know exactly what you. Dude, I'm about to turn 42, but when I was younger, we had to go down to Chinatown to talk to a shady fella in a VHS store if we could get any kind of bootlegs of any kind of anime. You want to watch Akira? You want to watch DBZ? Like, you got to talk to that guy, and it's gonna have a dub or translation that's made homemade. So it's somebody like cursing out like Dragon Ball Z with like cursing, like Broly shows up, he's like, I'm the devil, I'm gonna like blah blah blah. You know, I can't say, I don't know if they're watching Andre's channel, but you know, it's like, you know, you're like, holy moly, you know, and then like you get the American releases later, and I'm watching this, I'm like, what happened? They cut off their, you know, manhood dangly bits.
Where's all the swearing? Where's all the sex?
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, have you seen Ninja Scroll? Like, I remember seeing that.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I used to think Ninja Scroll was one of the more intense films that I had ever seen at one point in my life. Andre and I did a film exchange a little while ago, and he sent me 2 movies that absolutely disturbed my household to death.
Oh, nice. I'm sure he has.
That's Serbian. A Serbian film is absolutely the most hard I've ever seen, I think. Oh my god.
Visitor queue. Ah.
My lighting sucks.
Get a ring light, man.
Okay. Yay. Yeah, I'm not down with some of that.
It's rough.
No,
I'm too
don't.
sensitive to watch things like that. That'll just be on my head, on my mind for like a month, and I'll just want to destroy things.
I had to spread it to him to make myself
How
feel
many
better.
how many times would you say you've seen the entire Fast and Furious thing through?
Oh, like all of the movies?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. 2020 was a Fast and Furious marathon, back to back.
Did you have you like watched them like one a night or two a night, or have you ever
Oh
done
yeah, dude, we switched it up. I usually watch it with Maggie, and yeah, sometimes it's you watch as much as you can handle during one day. Sometimes it's one or two a day, you know, or like if we pass out during one of them, we're like, all right, we'll start again tomorrow, you know. But yeah, we definitely did a hardcore one before F9 in space came out. That was fun. So we watched everything back to back. Oh no. Hold on, I need to plug my phone in. If I disconnect, then I love you guys. But yeah, hold on.
To us.
We love you too, sir.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
The whole science fiction film, favorite science fiction film thing is stuck in my head. I was sure that Nas was just gonna straight out say, well, Back to the Future.
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, that's all, you know.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you guys thought you'd get lucky and I'd leave. Nope.
No.
I got the power. I know how you feel. I know.
Oh, you know, we have a
pillow?
curmudgeon contest going on. Nice. Yes, we are not all here. We're all here because we're not all there.
Right.
That was a store up in Netherlands that had that as a selling phrase. They're not there anymore.
Are you guys long lost brothers?
I would think so. The way we're nebbishes.
Like 100.
That one video I was watching, Cameron's video, where he was like all stressed out, drinking NOS and looking at fire trucks. That was crazy, man. I was like, holy crapola. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, watch out for that fire truck, though. But no, I was honored. I got like all these shout outs during your video. And then I'm like, is he passively aggressive or is he being nice? I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, since you're laughing, I would go for the first one.
Nas, I when I got a hold of Andre because of that first video, which was called "What Would Andre Do?"
Oh no,
it has been a small time ambition of mine to, you know, directly speak with you and stuff like that. So this is kind of a gas, you know. I was saying I watched you and Andre like before I started. The thing that kicked me in the ass about my wife and I getting our channel rolling was watching you two guys. So, you know, in a way, you are sort of responsible for everything I do.
That's messed up. That's a lot of blame.
Yeah,
Your
no
problem.
pressure. No pressure.
Jeez.
Oh, man. You know, I'm just a stalker. What can I tell you?
Hey, man, I watch your videos, and that's more than Andre can say.
That was a definite shot to the breadbasket.
Wow.
So,
I'm
Andre,
you,
what's your favorite science fiction casting?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Science fiction casting? Let's see.
What is your favorite science fiction casting movie?
So science fiction, does that involve also like monsters, or are we talking like in space?
Yeah. I think that, you know, anymore you can't hardly pigeonhole certain movies. I would say anything qualifies. Kaiju movies. If we get right down to it, I think my absolute favorite science fiction movie would have to be Godzilla.
Okay. All right.
That would be my top.
I have to stick with Back to the Future, but that's too new, I feel. That's too new, right?
No. I don't think so. Before you got on, we were talking about what was it? Oh God. what did I name that? The Event Horizon.
Oh yeah.
I liked
Oh,
how
here comes
dark.
trouble. Hey, Zeddy, what you doing?
Oh.
Jump on Andre's head.
No, that's not fun.
Oh yeah, Cameron. I love freaking King Kong. What's the one where he had a fake heart put into him?
Oh well, that's King Kong Lives.
Yeah,
Wow, man.
as a kid, that movie, I loved it. I don't know why.
I saw, when I was really into King Kong and Godzilla and stuff, and they would run these movies at the local theater that I had. If you collected up enough Coca-Cola bottle caps, they would give you admission in the afternoon, and they would play like a Godzilla double feature or something like that. And so I got to see a lot of weird films in the theater. One of which I watched last night as I was going to sleep, which was Captain Nemo and the Underwater City.
Oh heck yeah, nice.
That era of films made by MGM and stuff, where they did the steampunk of the Nautilus and stuff, was just,
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted those elevators in my house. The ones that lowered them into the water and shit. I was like,
They built that, I think, in at Disney World or Universal Studios. There's like a whole ship you can walk through it.
oh, really? Wow.
Nautilus. Yeah.
Yeah, I would dig that. Growing up in Chicago, we had the U-boat attached to the Science Museum of Science and Industry. They had a World War II U-boat.
Jeez.
That they would give tours of.
Andre, what are you doing hanging out with old dudes?
It makes me feel young.
We're talking about black and white movies and talking about like when I went to movie theaters, you could still smoke a cigarette and there was no age limit.
What was your exposure? Obviously, I mean, when did you get over here to start
you mean
living?
from Croatia?
Yeah. When did you come from?
I'm just busting your balls, man. I'm Ukrainian. Ukraine.
Okay.
Not Russia, not Poland, definitely not Croatia.
Ukrainian.
Honest mistake, though. Close. Andre's Croatian.
You should hear how I maul Andre in some of my videos. I give different event times and wrong dates.
Oh, so no, I'm just messing with you, man. It's all good. I would say there's this movie. I don't know the name of it, but it was I guess Amphibious Man. I don't know. It wasn't Aquaman. And I just remember seeing it as a kid. I've been looking for that movie forever. I don't know the name of it. I only saw it as a little kid, maybe 8 years old, 7 years old. And it was in black and white. I was still in Ukraine, which was still under USSR at the time. And I can't find it, dude. I want to watch that movie. It's amazing, but it was Amphibious or something like that.
Was it Western produced? I mean, was it produced by Hollywood?
I don't even know. It might have even. I don't even know if it was silent or not. It was, dude. I'm 40. I'm about to turn 42. I have no idea what that was. I was 8 years old.
Oh man! If you were
there were 3 channels on TV. That was it. Yeah. One of them was propaganda channel.
that's kind of like the U.S. back in the broadcast days.
Yeah.
2, 5, 7, 9, and 32. That's about it.
Wake up with the national anthem. It's great. There we go. It's the country with Russia up its ass. See?
It's just basically mounting it.
Yeah, it's literally pounding us in the ass. And then there's Romania that's like pounding us in the mouth right there. So yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. No, I do mean to laugh because you're cracking me up. But I mean, when I reviewed
in Europe, man.
When I reviewed that the Serbian film from Andre, one of the things I did was to kind of look up in the countries that they were talking about, kind of look up at the history and stuff, and it actually made me understand the filmmaker's point much better.
Nice.
For the reason for it being so hardcore, I mean, it was just it almost had to be in order to tackle the subject of an entire region of people just getting cornholed, like you said, by Russia.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's literally happening right now, so it's messed up.
I know. And you still have family over there, yeah?
Oh yeah, it's a whole other podcast now. Andre knows. Don't get me started about the Ruskies, man. I love Russian people.
I won't.
It's the Kremlin Putin thing that I'm not a fan of. Russian people, for the most part, are good people, as far as I know. The ones that aren't, murdering Ukrainians, they're all right.
When I started collecting Godzilla VHS, I got into a couple of different, back in the day when you would post to a group, and I started running into people from that region of the world that had the same interest that I did, and I lived overseas actually when I was like 16, 17. I went to a program where I lived in England for a couple of months, and that broke my ethnocentrism really bad. I mean, which needed to happen. I think it should happen to all Americans.
Every kid should travel a couple of countries while they're still young and impressionable. So you got to understand how it works.
Yeah, and you really do. For as fucked as this country can be sometimes, you get back here and you appreciate what's going on. That was one of the things with touring, when I got through Europe and I got through parts of South America and stuff. You see how other folks live, and I think that what was it? Mark Twain said that the best way to kill your ethnocentrism is travel. And
right on.
So I really dig the fact that we are reaching people in other parts of the world, and they're reaching us. Like I said, I watched this guy's rundown of the Indian government's importing on diecast. This is fascinating. I should send you the link.
Go for it, man.
It's a little dry, and I mean, he really does run it down, but it's like I look at empty pegs in Target, and I still feel lucky after listening to this cat and how it's like how difficult it is for him to get what he wants in his country. And so back to the raffle. Speaking of getting mind-blowing amounts of diecast,
something about pencils.
I was looking at that table picture, and I was trying to come up with a total value. And we should come up with a total weight.
Now, total resale value or total retail value? Because those are drastically different if you're a scalper. Like some of the supers he has are probably between $40 and $80 each.
Yeah.
So that's right there. You got your 200. That's just three things.
My knowledge of the market is limited. I'm, actually, I guess, Nas, what might be very helpful, since you are sort of down in the trenches at the flea markets and stuff, if you could take a look at that table and give us a collective value on it, just a ballpark estimate, so that we're able to tell people there's this much, and this is what we're shooting for. We need to make the goal more evident as to how much money Andre would like to get people to get together on this.
Can I make a suggestion to both of you? Honestly, if you don't reach your goal, that you're trying to reach, I say sell it. flip it for the kids. eBay the poop out of it, raise the money, right? And put that money there. That's it. Put that on YouTube. This is what we did because we didn't reach our goal. But if you reach your goal, you have people winning things and everybody's happy. But I don't think people should win it if you didn't reach your goal. Like, why?
Yeah.
No offense.
Well,
I don't
that's
care.
the topic
I
that
put
really.
$7 towards this. I don't care. Freaking give it away. Buy a pack of cigarettes. I don't give a poop.
They're like $10.
I hope I win, though.
Show me a place that has a $7 pack of cigarettes anymore, man. Really?
I know. New York's like $15. It's crazy. Good thing I quit 2 years ago.
They were like $12 when I left Chicago a couple decades ago.
Yeah.
I was like, they got to be ridiculous by now. But
yeah, thank God I don't need to know. Neither of us need to know. We smoke other things.
Oh my God! The most insidious habit on the planet is tobacco, man. It's just, oof.
Yeah,
it's the
It'll
worst.
kill you.
But I like that idea, Naz. I think, everybody in the community, including myself, and I didn't send in all that much. I think I sent like a couple of Boulevard cars or something like that I had sitting around. But I think that flipping the amount and threatening to flip the amount to give to the kids is a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, some people might get, lower extremities hurt over it, but because they're like, hey, I donated money. What do you mean I can't win? Well, maybe we can figure, you guys can figure something out because, I don't think it's fair to the kids. It's about the freaking kids, man. And if you're donating and sadly you didn't reach the goal, you should be happy that the stuff you donated is going to go to the kids anyway. So no offense, but maybe the people that donated, you can be like, hey, you can have first pick of one item. That way they don't feel bad, So everybody that actually puts in a raffle, whatever amount, they're almost guaranteed to win something. So if you don't reach your goal, each one of the people that donated will get something. But if you do reach your goal, 1 or 3 people win, and kids win either way.
I think that's a good plan. I wonder if anybody can in the talk right now, like let us know what you think of what we're discussing here.
What do you think, Chris Christie?
Yeah, Mr. Christie, you are there, and of course we've got Ghostbusters in the house.
Oh, we got 2 Chris's.
He says Ghostbusters says that's not a bad idea. He says I don't care if I win. Of course you don't, dude. You're the shit.
No, Chris is awesome, man. Chris is the man.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, let me show you the custom he made me. Holy crap.
But and Chris, please get a hold of us through monkeyshinelab@gmail.com. I would like, honestly, to compensate you for the work that you've done. Here's why. Don't give me any shit on this. My brother is a professional artist. He has been working his whole life creating, and I know what it takes in terms of time and talent. And what you did for me, especially here at the channel, is absolutely unreal. When I first saw that picture, it choked me up that somebody did something that kind of cool for our channel.
This is Chris's work.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's a wonderful, wonderful artist. And I want you to, I know you can sit there and say all you want. But if we say are gonna put that image on a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever else, I want to make sure that you're compensated. It's important to me. If it's not important to you, it is important to me. So art is something that is it's not dying. Art will always be created, but I think that artists in general, whether it's musicians or artists who work in visual mediums, are undervalued. And my brother has made a fair living doing what he does. I'm
Yeah,
not
dude.
not complaining for him. But I've worked for 35 years. I've worked for music artists who are now at the mercy of streaming. Part of the reason why I'm out of business, you know.
And why you have that blanket behind you.
Yeah, from the Camaro or Chevelle.
It was the back of a pickup truck. God damn it!
This is the craziest slinky ever. Where did you get this, Cameron?
The slinky? I don't know.
It's the
My wife.
slinkiest slinky ever.
My wife finds things. What can I tell you? She's got the magic touch, and Bridget reaching in and grabbing that when you opened the box was absolutely magical.
He's a maniac.
She nearly dove into the box. Slinky!
What is happening?
I can't wait to see your kid, dude. This is going to be a blast.
I'm gonna be stressed.
I swear to God, it's going to be a TV show in itself, man. Papa Andre.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm laughing at you the same way my mom has been laughing at me for the last 8 or 9 years. Have a kid, they said. You'll love it. Now I got 10. But you know what? They're really cool little boys, and they're gonna keep me going to the Hot Wheels aisle for another 10 years. So I hope that they clear up this problem that we're having on the pegs.
Give it a couple months.
I don't know if you were here while we were talking about it, but we're all kind of hoping and praying that in this coming era, a half-inch more of space between the pegs. Be nice.
Please, almighty non-Jesus person, provide us with diecast.
I like to call it the cosmic rubber band.
Oh, there you go. I like it.
The universal rubber band. Yeah. Wind that universal rubber band in the good direction.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad you guys
I like your ideas.
There you go. Hopefully that helped. I don't know. I don't know much, but I know what love is.
I know that we are doing this for the right reason.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I'm like reaching out to you morose friends here is because you're doing this for the kids. So I was like, I want to help somehow. So hopefully,
Chris,
Andre, dude, just hit me up later, man. We'll make a video on my channel because, viewers.
Yeah, you got people watching your stuff.
We'll guilt the crap out of them. We'll guilt them into donating for the kids.
Yeah.
School's back, man. There's kids waiting for pencils right now. What the heck, man? Provide some pencils, guys.
You've got a good group of people who follows you. Pretty religious. I'm one of them.
For the most part, yeah. I appreciate your watching, man, and I appreciate you mentioning me once in a while on your channel with your lovely wife. It was really awesome one day where she was like, "Oh, I feel like I'm Maggie. I'm driving you around." I was like, "Oh my God, that's hilarious."
Yep. We really kind of connected with watching you too, because that's kind of the way we are. Annie gets very playful when we eat the toy aisle, and boy, add a bang into that, give her a can of Bang and then turn her loose in the toy aisle. It's just turn the camera on. But has this this I don't mean to dominate any conversation, Chris. I apologize.
He's sorry, Chris. He's sorry. All right, Chris.
I get talking, and
I enjoy you talking because Andre's not.
Hey, he has better things to say that are way less upsetting to people.
I agree.
See?
I
Oh
agree.
crap!
I agree.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
know
a
what
low
you're
battery
talking about.
notification. I gotta go grab a cable. Be right back.
That's
Talk
what
shit about
I
me.
just grabbed the cable. You copycat grabbing cables.
Yeah, I want to be Nas. That's what it's about.
I identify as a cable grabber.
What the hell is that? What?
Look, I'm
Whoa!
doing what he's doing.
That blanket is terrible.
I
like it.
know. Oh my god!
Why
You
do people
guys.
not like that blanket? It looks cozy. It looks
It's
very
You know
like
what?
fibery.
1932.
That's much better. Put that blanket back on.
Now we gotta look at that trash.
Yeah, you're right. Music business is not well. I mean, I don't have a couch, but you know.
In Ukraine, we do not have couch.
Oh no.
Yes, we have mentioned.
We wait for Nana to get big enough, and then we sit on her.
That's a big bitch.
All right, that's a thing. You said some words. That's good.
Am I powering this? I can't tell if
So
my
I'm
battery.
gonna go to the flea market tomorrow as well. I'm meeting up with Andre, some of our mutual friends. So I'm gonna meet up with Noah. We remember Noah, right?
Oh yeah. His
Yeah,
dad's
so-
not, or dad, grandpa. What is he?
Yeah, with Grandpa. Noah was Grandpa. Yeah.
Is he gonna be there?
No, Grandpa's not gonna be there.
Okay.
His Grandpa's cool. Simmer down now.
I know, but
Right. So I'm gonna go to the flea market tomorrow, meet up with him, and I'm gonna get another one of them factory sealed cases. And yeah, I'm gonna get the 4 of 4. The last one I had was 3 of 4, and he managed to get another one. And he's like, he shows me a picture, and I'm like, "Can I has it?" So he's like, "Well, yeah, not for free." I was like, "I wasn't implying that. Come on." So
nice,
I'm picking that up from him tomorrow for the Manishki. And yeah, I'm gonna make a crazy video about that. So I'm really excited about it. Because those are like impossible to find, and there's not even a video on it on YouTube. Like out of millions of Hot Wheels collectors, no one made a video on this yet. So it's kind of weird.
Oh wow.
I will.
You are actually getting a coup here. You're actually scoring a mitzvah in the diecast community. You've got actual content. You're gonna kill.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta make it grow. Oh,
I'll tell you what, man. It is super hard, and one of the things that happened today for us was that we reached 200.
woo!
Finally reached actual 200 people subscribing, and so thank you very much to everybody who's out there.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, I never thought we'd ever do 100. I honestly didn't think that it would happen. And the only other thing is that I never thought I would connect up with you guys. I was trying, but as you know, like you just want to be guarded with people at first on the internet. So as I've said to Andre, and now I can say directly to you, Nas, thank you very much for sharing all that you have shared through your channel with all of us, man. It's the YouTube thing to me is cooler than television. I'd rather watch this. I'd rather watch you guys do your thing.
Yeah.
Then watch like CBS, like who NCIS is anybody really like under 60? Is anybody?
Yeah, I watch NCIS. So does Maggie.
Do you?
So you better watch your mouth, young man. I like
no,
NCIS.
I picked
they
up
just
really
got rid
bad.
of Gibbs, so I don't care. Gibbs is gone. I don't give a crap. No more Gibbs. Yeah, man. He had to quit.
Done.
Dude, they're all done. It's like a new cast with a new guy. They're like 2 original guys in there. That's it. I'm like, I'm not watching this, and Maggie still likes it.
We have we have a bobblehead of who's the science the Betty Page science chick. I can't remember.
Oh yeah. Dang, Gabby.
Abby, that's it.
Abby, yeah.
Yeah, we have a bobblehead of Abby in our bedroom.
Both me and Andre have Gibbs's yellow freaking car.
That car. That's the
His dad's car, whatever.
72,
Is that-
73 Challenger.
Yeah.
Is that green light?
I took mine out. He got it later. You might have already gotten rid of it. I don't know.
No, that's not going anywhere.
All right, good. You never know with that guy.
It's true, man. It's true. I saw him part with a whole bunch of stuff last week, like just covering people.
Yeah.
You know.
There it is. Nice.
Yeah, I ain't getting rid of that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Cameron was just gonna like open this whole like trash talk about NCIS. Now he's like, oh crap, wrong place.
Yeah. Now my subscriptions are down to about 125 again.
I know. You don't like NCIS? Unsubscribe.
It was funny when we did a subscription drive for the Monkeyshine Lab channel. A bunch of people, it got well above 200, like 210 or something like that. I mean, it just climbed like really crazy fast, and then we did the giveaway, and then it went right back down to 186.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. That's why now I just make sure when I'm doing these raffles, I go through the people that commented, and I'll be evil. I'll delete some of them. Like, if they don't follow everything to the T that I said, you're out of it, man. I don't care. Because a lot of them don't get it, man.
Without, what was it Red on the 70s show said? He said, without rules, we're just a bunch of tree-sitting, crap-flinging monkeys.
There you go. Exactly. I almost won the round table right now. That seems good. Also, what's up, Matt? You deer killer.
Oh, Matt's here? Uh-oh.
Matt needs mental help. No.
Don't we all?
Not you.
This is what webcam girls look like in hell.
Yeah. Please donate. I'll soak my chest in this cup of water, and I'll sell it to you.
In hell, all you get is bearded men to masturbate.
Oh wow, you went there.
Well, you know, I did live in the Midwest.
Oh, hi-yo.
Yeah. Chicago is a I have this theory that like human beings, because our bodies run on light, trace amounts of electricity. That's the same as when you encode tape. When you record something, it's a very light amount of magnetism that is replayed over a head, and it's on iron ferric oxide glued to mylar. And so anything that's like made out of metal and stone and things, some of these things can like leave vibrations. People can leave vibrations.
Hey, Cameron, come on, get your head back in there. Thank you. I come from Chernobyl. I had a horrible accident.
God.
Oh, Cameron's down there now. Here's a story of a Cameron named Brady.
My wife and I just watched the Chernobyl drama documentary kind of thing.
Shit.
Yeah, that one's nuts, man. Thanks for watching that, by the way. It's it actually is very truthful to it.
It's brutal.
Well, I lived through it over here. It was we had 3 Mile Island in 1979, which was a sort of a close shave. But when that happened, man, when Chernobyl happened, that was right when I was, becoming super politically aware and shit in this country, and it was when I was really starting to pay attention to the news and things that happened. So The it just the lesson learned there never transferred, and then we got Fukushima.
It's gonna keep happening, and humans don't learn. They just want to make some money. They don't care about that one detail that will cause thousands to die. But hey, they got a couple bucks. That's great. They can buy some pizza and porn.
The spin and the delay that they put on Chernobyl to getting everybody notified of what was going on. I mean, it's still bad today.
Oh yeah.
There are people who never moved. They stayed there or moved back.
I watch a bunch of urban explorers on a regular that go there, and they'll go here and there. There's a couple of stupid ones that actually swim in the reactor water, and I'm like, "You're stupid. You're gonna die."
All right. Oh my God.
So, yeah, but it's not that bad anymore. It's as long as it's not prolonged exposure, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, light scrambling that won't show through. They're going to take your genome structure and shift it a little bit. You will never notice. I look at all of that going on, and you just wonder again and again and again. There was the No Nukes concert. Also, was a laser disc that came out at that time. Featuring Springsteen and a lot of other people. I was super in tune with technology at the time. So watching the No Nukes concert on Laserdisc at the local computer hardware store, I remember just like sitting there like, oh, God, this is so cool.
Yeah,
this is the right thing to do. And then, I started putting on tie-dye and everything else that was wrong for trying to change the world. Let me smoke a bunch of weed. That'll change it.
A little bit. It changed it in your mind, didn't it?
For you, yeah. No.
Yeah.
It was fucking serious talk, but like I did dig when you were talking about some of the die-casts that you've brought from there.
Shit.
I
slid off my stool. Sorry.
Hey, it happens. I really dug like some of the stuff that you were showing from your childhood that you've still got. I don't. My nephew actually does have all of my. They're like second generation Hot Wheels. They're red lines.
Nice.
And they're out of the blister, obviously, and axles are bent and all the 9 yards. But he's been the keeper of all of my old red lines. And I'm never going to ask him for them. I would never do that.
Just so you know, the value isn't that affected by the bent axles. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Make that money.
Yeah. We were born. No. I was born in '66. So Hot Wheels came in right about a couple of years after that. So. Yeah. My father was bringing home Hot Wheels a lot, and I probably lost most of the first generation in the sandbox out back kind of thing.
Which is good because you have awesome memories.
But I do wish that I saw some Tonka stuff the other day that I had as a kid. I saw that at the flea market, and it really sort of rang a memory bell for me. Like, dude had a full set of like with the earth leveler and the tractor on it and everything. I mean, it was pristine. And I was just like, oh my gosh. It's nostalgia that comes in from old stuff you've got around. Like, it's the only thing that saved my mind at times over the last 2 years.
Same here, man. I mean, I still have my collection that my dad was getting me throughout my life, so I'm looking at it right now. I'm actually going to one day make a video, but properly showcasing the cars and all that. So, yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Thanks,
would
man.
really love to see that.
That's what I'm
Andre
aiming for
works at
now with the
Walmart?
channel. Oh, he works for Walmart, all right. Yeah, he works there.
No. Hey, I like your shirt. Just realized
Did
what
you
it
guys-
was, Nas.
Did you guys find that vest out in the parking lot or something?
Oh my god, it's yellow, isn't it?
Oh, it's yellow, all right. That was the last job I did. It was yellow.
Oh,
Ah! Did I just turn myself off again?
no,
No.
you're good. Still looking at
Those
us.
are the cars there. A little preview.
Oh, wow.
Charles Diecast Garage says, I got one Hot Wheel a week when my parents went grocery shopping. It was their guilty pleasure to give me something small like that, and I appreciated it. That's exactly like what happened with me. My old man would like come home with, and I remember I got a Corgi toy Batmobile that way one year. Brought it home, and it still had like the back tubes actually shot little projectiles. It was the 66.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it had a buzz saw that when you press the radar button between the two front bubbles, you press that and a little razor blade would pop out of the front on the thing. Oh man, Corgi toys were the stuff.
Yeah, dude. I know exactly the one you're talking about. I had one of those. Not as a kid, but I had one of those.
What did I do?
Yeah.
I had so many cool things when I was a kid. I just, I was a lot like our son. I took things apart.
Yeah.
When I first started dating my wife, our son was like, he was the kind of guy that you give him a like a toy car and a remote control car or something. And, by about 3 hours later, it was turned into something absolutely different.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he's just like me.
It's
not
a
good.
boat now. It's a pancake now. It's not a. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
All right,
Andre.
sorry guys. I was having technicalities there. I'm back.
I have technical difficulty.
You're in there. Are you guys in there? How's your brain? Did you know that space is infinite? I blow your mind.
Math
What
is
was
bad.
it Einstein said about infinity? He said two things are infinite. The universe and man's capacity for stupidity. And I'm not too sure about the universe.
Nice. That sounds familiar.
Yep.
And also
I was gonna
correct.
say tits.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, good
I
to know.
missed the blanket, Cameron.
Oh,
You missed the blanket. I'll put the blanket back on.
the blanket
wish
was
Annie were here
fitting
for
to your personality. I think it's very natural, organic, fibrous, and interesting to look at.
I'll tell you what, but you guys gave me a ration of shit, so off it goes.
Nice.
Actually, my wife would agree with you.
I hope so, because it's the truth, son.
It is.
Wow.
No, and she hates this thing because it's starting to I think it's starting to lose its bounce. We've had it for a lot of years,
I was joshing as
Arnold
the kids
Domain says, well, I
I'm
was
not.
talking to the AP
Oh.
manager, and he said that they lost a truck full of toys worth like $45,000. Holy
Were they
shit, where
playing
was
with the
this?
truck? Did they lose it in the sandbox? What happened to it? What do you mean they lost it?
There was a
Arnold.
FedEx truck that crashed in the mountains, and they lost a lot of packages that way. We almost thought one of Andres was lost like that.
Let's go there. Let's do a little exploring for packages down the mountain.
Murder.
I'll tell you what, I wish that we had some place around here that had that amount of shippers that you guys come across out there. Oh my God.
Oh, like in the grocery store?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The Great Wall of Hot Wheels was one of my earlier episodes watching. You
That
guys.
was a while ago. We got lucky that day. We were
Yeah.
Andre
Yeah.
has a tail. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Andre has a tail.
He's a
I don't
cat
even
now.
like you.
Is that which one is that?
That's Sergeant
Ron?
Pancake.
Sergeant
How's
Pancake?
Popcorn doing? Uh-oh.
Popcorn
gone?
passed like a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow, dude.
Okay.
That sucked.
Sorry?
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad I asked.
Thanks for reminding me.
You got it, buddy.
Eddie says that some scalpers are hijacking the Hot Wheels boxes. Yep, they sure are. We don't even
Well,
get
they're-
shippers over here. Rusty's Garage says. Where you at, Rusty?
Go away.
I'm
Chris
going to do
Christie
another
says,
rant video one day about the difference between scalpers again, because people seem to misunderstand that. There's a lot of collectors out there, and they raid the boxes. It's not just scalpers. Sometimes they beat the scalpers to it, and scalpers just move on and buy a big old TV.
Like, what about the guy we went to his house to buy a bunch of Hot Wheels? How he was?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy. Oh my God, that guy.
What was it? One of those? Oh, that's not for sale. That was not for sale.
Oh yeah, that closet. None of that's for sale. This whole room. None of that's for sale. Oh, you want these 8 copies? 8 copies of this one car? You can have one of those.
One.
See,
Yeah.
Here's a
Andre's like,
copy.
can I have a Jag Super? He's like, I only have like 5.
oh my
I'm like, I
God.
have cash in my hand.
I know.
This is the
Here,
one I
money.
want.
Take money. Nope. I have 5. I only have 5. It's like,
Yeah. Stop that. Do the finger. Don't do that.
does it really bother you that much?
Watching you do it in person made it worse.
Come on, Andre. Let's find out what's in there.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
They're just hands. Just hands.
Rusty's
Cat
Garage
hand.
is in Australia. Okay, this is interesting to me, Rusty. So
What you got?
I was looking at Rusty's Garage. He says they don't even get shippers in Australia.
Oh, you
So
bitch.
yeah, he's just looking at pegs when he goes out. I wonder like they've got distribution on all the main continents. These Mattel does, they do. But like I said, like I was watching that guy from India talk about how they really kind of put a chokehold on what's coming in. And
I mean, there's so many different things though too. It's the ships. There's so much. I'm trying to tell people to go to this channel and watch you guys. Did I freeze?
Oh, no, we can hear you. You're fine.
All right, cool. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Well,
with this raffle, if you are just getting in here, we were talking about this raffle that we are trying to raise money for kids.
Oh no,
that's an important piece of information for you. So please check into that.
Good shot.
And then the other thing is we were talking about if you're looking at Andre's place and you see anything in there, he will send it to you. Like, he's crazy. He'll just part with things. So,
yeah,
oh my God, this sounds. Yeah. You sound like Stephen Hawking, literally right now.
I do.
Yeah, there's like a weird lag in connectivity, and you're just like, sorry, Stephen. Rest in peace, buddy.
Is it improved, Danny?
Yes.
Rusty's Garage. Thanks for doing the love crosses, guys. It's a blast. You need to do it every week.
Live stream now.
Superbird Diecast. What's going on, Mr. Bender?
Superbird in the house.
Yeah, no doubt. It's good to see you all. And you know, this has been really cool.
It's been enlightening.
Yes. We should actually all do this again sometime very soon.
Oh, are you guys signing off now?
Well, we've been going at this for a while. Good Lord.
Oh, I'm glad I just told everyone to come here. That's awesome.
Oh, what the?
Did you hear
It's
that?
all right. They can
Or is
watch
that
the
my phone?
3 hours of magic later.
It's not magic.
Didn't
It's
I do this
grueling and
plug in?
painful.
Good God. It said, look, come on.
So,
get some power.
can one of you guys lay it on me again? This charity, right? Like,
Yes.
what's the info? Do you know, like, who started it? Was it some celebrity, or like, what's their whole goal?
Andre?
Like, what do they do?
It's Pencils of Promise. They just supply school supplies and of course, books. They build the buildings, the schools, whatever. It's a non-profit organization, so, and I actually looked into it because I have issues with the non-profits when they say they're non-profits, or like the ones that give away like Salvation Army type stuff, where it's like a small percentage goes to who needs it. 100%. And I spent a couple hours going through different charities. Everything goes to these kids in Ghana. They get everything, like they have update videos, and if it's a scam, that's a hell of a scam.
In reading through their website, they say that they have affected the lives of over 200,000 students. That's not a tremendous amount of kids when you think about it. They can probably reach more. And if they've helped over 200,000 kids so far and counting, they have a counter on the front of their website. You know, that's about our speed. You know, trying to raise money for UNICEF, they would sneeze at you. This is a smaller organization. It's focusing on one area. Oh, the power is my ear. That's what lost all the battery. Are you guys there? Let me see if this one.
There you go.
There we go. No, I was sitting here listening to I'm going to turn off in 5 minutes, and I thought it was my phone, but it was actually my earbud.
Oh.
We've sat here through an entire earbud worth of power.
That's brutal.
That's a good product review.
I got to tell you, these are actually the MPOW 30s. MPOW, MPOW 30s, and they're super comfortable, and they cut out outside noise, and they're like $30, 25, $30 tops.
Oh man,
and they're super good. Amazon.
Don't shout that. Don't shout hell and Satan, please.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize for having to tell people where I got them. I don't even like going in and naming box stores. I'll usually show the big round red concrete thing if I'm going into a Target, or, you know, I think they got enough advertising as it is, and they're getting what, 100,000 of us walking through their stores showing their products every day.
And we get nothing.
And they treat you like shit. If they find you doing shelf flipping and stuff, they treat you like shit.
Yeah.
They should do their job
the amount of stuff that you two guys have found to fill like a shopping cart. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well,
you're doing a lot better than their product
like doing their job. It's crazy. Like, look, we cleaned up everything under your shelves and we took it out for you. And they're like, no, get out. Like, why are you mad? Why are you mad at me?
I had a video where I was having just nothing but negative experiences, and then I went into a Walmart and there was a guy in there who was just straightening up the aisle, and he's like, I do it every time I walk through, and they've come through and asked me not to do it because I almost got a guy fired. I was like, if the guy's not doing the gig, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? And anyway,
No, I hear
I
you.
really appreciate all of the exposure that both of you guys have given me and all of the motivation. Honestly, thank you very much.
Hey, man. Keep doing your thing. I know I'll shout you out a little more. No more subs for Andre, though. That's it.
Yeah, the hell with him. He sucks.
Oh, my God.
I
need one of them shiny stickers. I only have the old school one. Here,
you do.
Here, I got it. Toss it up here.
Those things are sweet.
I'm taking it.
Thanks.
Wow, man. I get a lot of compliments when I wear the hoodie. I'm not kidding. The people are really thank you, Andre. Yeah, our first round of stickers. It's a fantastic design. People just it's so big, it gets people to ask what the hell it is. I mean,
you're like, leave me alone. I'm antisocial.
Tokyo Toy Bastard. Tokyo Toy Bastard did the design on that, right? We should give him all cred right now. For making a design that just really does reach people, dude.
Oh man, he's tired of us.
I'd
be tired of us too.
I'd be tired of us too. Yeah. It's been fun though. Let's do it. Let's do it again very seriously soon. And especially because we want to get this, we want to keep sticking people in the ribs about this.
In the throats.
Yeah.
What are you guys sticking in each other's throats? What did I miss? What's going on?
Nothing. How you doing?
Let's see. Oh, Brian K. Bender wants to win a shirt or a hoodie.
Well, I don't think people remember when you win the raffle, we are also throwing in a hoodie and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nas, what are you doing?
And Chris Sheets, I definitely I want to talk to you about your image because I would love to use that as some of our promo material.
Oh man, I have one from Chris too. It says "Don't be assholes," like I used to say all the time. Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, no, he really captured something with my channel. I love that camera, by the way. I'm so envious of that camera. I don't have a good camera.
It's from Jeremy too. It's one of the best things I got from him. Come on.
Is it?
Dad?
Who makes it? Is it Bandai?
Oh.
Or
okay.
Envy. Toy Envy.
No, you're kind of. This is one of his art toys.
Dark toys.
Man, I think I lost you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, you're getting a little breaky.
Let me go over here.
Achy breaky Nas.
Now I can hear it. All right. Sorry, it's probably my connection, not Andre's basement connection. Not at all. Sorry.
Andre's basement, the place where everybody goes to
longer
connect.
Than you wanted to.
Jesus.
It's okay. Actually, you have kept us a little focused on the raffle, and that's good. That's necessary. And I really appreciate you jumping in with us. That's
guilting you in.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting.
Always, man. Well,
I hope you didn't hear that one.
As Carol Burnett used to say, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. But the time goes by, and before you know it, it's the time we have to say so long.
Ow, this cat's gonna die. Stop stabbing me.
I'm lost in
Oh
space.
man, the
I'm
madness.
Whoa.
The madness of this network is growing.
That's what you get when you invite Nas in there. You lose the track. Oh wow, I'm really dizzy from that. Jesus. Whoa.
Keep doing it.
That's why kids like doing that, right? Because you're kind of like, whoa.
Dude, I'll
That's
tell
what
you
the
what,
juice and daddy's thing does.
the amount of money we wasted on drugs when we could have just gotten on one of those things that spins you around for 5 minutes. I mean,
I know,
you know,
right? Jesus Christ.
An abusive parent?
What?
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 We're becoming punch drunk here, dude. We are like absolutely.
Albatross.
Okay, so everyone say goodbye, please.
Okay. Have a good one. I will catch you on the stream. We got an episode coming up here as soon as I'm done editing it. But much power, everybody. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Christie. Thank you, Nas, for turning out. Thank you, everybody. Alan, and thank you, Gearhead. Thank you, everybody in Rusty's Garage. I just thank you very much, everybody. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I have nothing left to say. What can I tell you?
You said it all, sir. It was an honor meeting you in digital and talking to you there, sir.
I look forward to the upcoming Shelby Street diecasts on your customs, sir.
All right.
Right on.
Right
I will
on,
do
right
it.
on, right on.
I'm gonna hit the red button. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.